Fathers fought and died for this country. Generations of Americans have sacrificed and bled for this country, and we are not going to let the radical left, the communists, and the America haters take our country. It's not going to happen. Not now, not ever. But it's going to take everyone in this room to stand with President Trump each and every day.
It's from white history. It's that white Catholic Europeans, no matter where they went, no matter what country, no matter where on this earth that they went, they left a trail of blood.
And I was taught about slavery, only a little bit, mind you. I had probably about this much about slavery in my book, like one little column in history about America's past. And what I was told about slavery is that sometimes slavery was kind of similar to like the feudal system that we had in the Middle Ages, and that a lot of slave owners were really nice to their slaves and taught them how to read on Sundays. And I remember the picture of it was this white pastor preaching to all of these slaves who were dressed in their Sunday best, and it's like spring and there's flowers and they're learning how to read and write. And that's what I was told. And then when I talked about the Civil War, because it did mention more about the Civil War, I was told that it was fought over states' rights, like slavery literally was not mentioned. I was told basically that the South got fucked over and the North kind of overreached its power, and it got the vibe that like Lincoln was no good, but Robert E. Lee was the bomb.com, and yeah, that the Civil War was purely for states' rights, and they even said that slavery would have died out anyways in a couple of years, so it didn't really matter.
Such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere, big business. You want to be successful, you want to be like Trump, gimme, push, step, crush.
Inauguration. Don't do that. Why? Don't be surprised that Nelly is performing. First of all, I ain't never liked Nelly, so I ain't gonna waste no time talking about that dude. Ain't no loss. But when it comes to Snoop, why are y'all surprised? This ain't the old Snoop. This ain't the Snoop that needed black people to help create his wealth and build his wealth from the Doggy Style days. No, this ain't him. This ain't the Snoop that needed black people to support him when he was on trial for unaliving somebody. It ain't that Snoop. It ain't the Snoop that needed black people to help him rebuild his wealth when he was broke after he had to leave Death Row Records and go to No Limit Records. It ain't that Snoop. This is the Snoop that is now getting millions of dollars from people who don't look like us. This is why this Snoop could care less about people who look like us. This is why he's performing at the inauguration of a dude who wants to bring back stop and frisk, which affects people like us. He wants to give cops full immunity, which affects people like us. And he is supported by every single hate group in the country, which again affects people like us. Snoop don't live in the neighborhoods where cops will stop and frisk you. He don't live in those neighborhoods no more. This is why he could care less about the rest of us.
Can you imagine somebody having $32 million and this person has nothing? And you can sleep, you can still go to the movies about, and then these are the type of people that get humanitarian awards. Millionaires. How can they be humanitarians? By the fact that they millionaires and there's so many poor people shows how unhumane they are. It just don't make sense to me.
When you don't need the people anymore, you could care less about the people. Now that's on his end. What are we gonna do? Still gonna buy the record? Still gonna watch the TV shows? Still gonna watch the movies? It's one thing for that person to show you who they are. It's another thing for you to allow it to be the thing, and also to not make changes based off of how they show you and who they show you they are.
What are your
The migrants are stealing black jobs. We know the type of jobs he was thinking about. It's like this and this and this. But these are stereotypes. But you know what? I'm here at the 84th Grand Conclave of Mega Psi Phi Fraternity. What better place to ask, what type of jobs do African Americans have?